Hi and welcome back to Middy Explores, and today on the Honeybourne Line, which is now the Stratford Greenway near Stratford upon Avon. Don't know a lot about the line, so I've been told to come down and have a look. There's some nice bridges, a couple of little features that we need to look at, so let's see what we can see. So you can see straight away there's a cafe which I think is built in an old railway carriage. There's some odds and ends here. So we're actually on track bed now, and then you see Sam and Daisy in the distance as we walk down from the car. A nice big car park, really popular. And then we go down onto the track bed, which I do believe is here. So let's see what we can find. So we have a original bit of track. Some old carriages. We've got a cafe in the second one. And cycle hire. Bobby's Cafe. Sam and Daisy. On track bed now. What's that?
Old fence post.
Yeah, it's the original fence post down there. Of course, the race course is right next to us here. So I'll put the details of the line below, so you can see a bit of the history as we go along. I'll just go through it on the walk. So we go first feature of the day, a little bit of communication cable there. You can see that. We just walk along a bit further, and it's just, there's a slight gradient. You can see that there. First feature is some sort of access bridge. Might have been for the race course, to be quite honest. Daisy watching me. I don't think these are original sides, but you can see the cast iron work there. I'll try and get down here and have a look. Yeah, it's a proper bridge. Then we go this side. Yeah, you can see some of the buttresses there and things. Try and get down there. I think I'll get down the side here. So there. Oh wow, this is actually quite big. The top doesn't do it justice. Nearly went. Look at that down there. Whoa! I should try and look where I'm going really, rather than trying to film. Oh, here we go. Wow, look at this. It's been blocked up, I think, to stop people getting straight onto the race course. Not entirely sure what was here. It's quite big for an access. Loads of bricks, so I think they took the top off at some point. Loads of rubble down here. Nice chair. I can see underneath just a steel bridge over red brick. It's been strengthened at some points. These are fresher than those ones. There we go, look at that. Then we go over here. Bit of a mess. But look at that, that is completely different. I'm not sure exactly what it was. I feel like it was some sort of access. There's no water, so some sort of access going this way, or another track, or a road. It looks big enough to be a bridge, a railway bridge, to be fair. I'll check on the history and see if there's anything went that way into the race course. I can't see anything. Literally cut in half by the race course, whatever it was. And there we go, look at that. All sleepers there. They're all sleepers. Wicked, a really good start. That's a beauty. So that's a really nice bridge. I'll try and find out more about that, because it seems to me like something came along here, but the racecourse is here now. So whether it was some sort of way of getting into the racecourse, I don't know. But looking straight on from there, that looks like a platform. No, it's not. It looks like something went straight down this way, but I can't be for sure. So I'll try and find out. Obviously let you know. But then, so we'll carry on the walk this way. And I can already see another bridge, which looks a fantastic structure. Let's have a look at that, see what's there. So we've got a bridge coming up there. We're going to take a look at it down this side first. Really nice walkway this. Found a few bits of communication cables, some fence posts, different things. I've been looking for culverts, but I think they might all guide into this river at the minute. And we'll get down here, see the bridge. See the bridge from the side. So I don't know what river this is, but look at that. Oh, that's a pleasant surprise. That is lovely. That is really nice. Yeah. So just for you, Andy, a smashing brickwork this is here. Look at that. I knew you'd enjoy that. Look at this under here. This is bizarre. Bit of graffiti, unfortunately, but look at that. Daisy's having a good look. She's straight down the middle of it. Wow, that is incredible. I've never seen one like this. It's like split in the middle, which is really bizarre. Let's go a little walk around here. And then there's all the brickwork here. Can't see it. Can't see it as well here. Springers. That's in really good condition. I wasn't expecting that. It's a steel bridge over the actual river. But look at that. Let's go back in here and have a better look. So yeah, you've got two separate brick arches, two separate bridges effectively, that run slightly askew. And then you see the track bed above, and then we can go in between them here. Look at that older cast iron strengthener, and go into the next one. It's just amazing. I've never seen one like this. I think the line must be such a weird angle, or some other reason for this being built like this. In great condition. What's that? That is absolutely mad. The arches there. The racecourse is literally right next to us now. A bit more graffiti down here, unfortunately. Then we go down here. Oh, it's a lot more sturdy now under here. That's the last one I can go through. Go. Then we go into the last arch. Some vile graffiti over there, so we won't show that. And then up through the stingers and the mud. Then we see the steel span. Oh wow, look at that. That's an absolute beauty. So it looks like there's only half in use now. At one time we had the 2 tracks. That is absolutely gorgeous. Around this way a bit, so we get a bit of angle on it. As you can see, just one side in use now. Some sort of thing in the stingers there. Metal post, not sure exactly what that is. But look at that, that is an absolute belter. A beautiful thing that is. If we've got a brick structure the other side, we've certainly got one this way, and then it goes into this, the three or 4 arches down this way. Blue brick, absolutely gorgeous. Goes onto this steel span, and then outside the other side. I'm going to check that in a moment, see if there's anything that side I can look at. But what a lovely bridge that is. So it's all quite accessible. It's a public foot or bridleway, I do believe it's classed as, but it's all accessible anyway. There, look at that. That is gorgeous. That really is a lovely one. Very similar to the one we saw at. Can't remember where. I'll put it on the screen, makes more sense. I did a video of one very similar. Just this fantastic bridge over here, which you've just seen on the side. Now see the base there, you see where the tracks would have gone, roughly there in the middle. On this side, very rusty but absolutely solid. Needed a bit of love, I think. A coat of paint wouldn't do any harm. Daisy having a good look. So unsurprisingly, this is the River Avon underneath us. Just look at that, that's an absolute stunner. It really is. Obviously whoever did the bridle path just did this one side of it, rather than putting 2 platforms on, or bridges. You can see roughly where the tracks went with the steel holders there. That's an absolute beauty. There we go, looking that way. So we've got 2 tracks. you can see the tracks. And then you got Daisy there, star of the show. So this side you got the big old capping stones. Again, shout out to Andy. And then on the brickwork this side as well, very similar I think to the other side, but we're going to try and have a look at it as well. Yeah, so look at that. Absolute belter. Away from that lovely bridge. And just keep walking. You see it's wide open, so you would see when it's twin tracks. And then obviously the bridge starts here. Goes straight over there where we saw. Absolutely lovely. Then we go this way. And just continue walking the same track. I can see another bridge already for us to look at. So we've got an agricultural access or occupation access bridge here. Just a single track, I think. Yeah, look at that, I can see it there. And then Daisy and Samantha are down there already. I think it's a belter, Sam. Say it's a belter.
It's a belter.
Thank you. Get a catchphrase going. And then from the other way, we've got onto their side as well. Wow, let's go down and have a look. So we go down here now, look at the occupation bridge. Let's see how many people walk over this and never even know it's here. Except the people that are following me. Got occupation access, 2 tracks over the top with the steel top there. Concrete, this is concrete, which is odd. Bit of graffiti, unfortunately. So it seems older one side than the other, which is really weird. I wonder if there's some merit in that. Was it a single track that made up into a double? I don't know. I'll find out. Try and find out anyway. There's Daisy enjoying the freedom of a field. Really rough under there. Rabbits and squirrels. You on alert, Daisy? I see the embankment. So going back to the brickwork here, see this is newer brickwork. Right, these are blue bricks, this is newer brickwork this side. You get to here, and there's a stitch straight down the middle. And they don't line up, which is even odder. But then go to the top, and you can see, look, strengthening there, and also there, which I think might have been the original bridge. I'm trying to do a bit of research into it, whatever I can do. It'll be interesting, but that is definitely built in 2 stages. So whether this was reinforced later, I don't know, and then they just left this older brickwork this side. This is definitely older brickwork than that. Amazing what you find. And apart from anything else, it's an absolutely beautiful walk. It's lovely down here. There we go. So just continuing walking this way. Very pleasant walk as well. We're seeing little odds and bits of metal and odds and ends, but nothing major except for the bridges. You'd have to find a signal or something, wouldn't it? Right, so we just walked on a bit further and got another bridge going over a stream. I imagine a stream that goes onto the that joins the River Avon. Nice brick construction. This side's been altered, I think, at some stages a lot lower, but this is definitely original. This side, that's really lovely. And then again, we've got a little steel bit at the end. And we go across it. Nicely got some boards, information boards. That's really sad one there, to be fair. Wow, this is not so much a stream as a galloping river, but there we go. So we got there we go, and we can go down here. I think Daisy's already been for an explore. I think we should start a channel called Daisy Explores and put a camera on her, like Finders Bleepers. Good old Bear at Finders Bleepers, a great channel. I'll put a link in the thing there if you like that sort of thing. It's a fantastic channel to watch, really good fun. Look at that. That's absolute peach. That's lovely. See these huge bricks here, look at that. Imagine throwing those around all day. Trying to lay those things, that'd be a job and a half. We've had loads of rain just lately, which is probably helping this to flood out like it is a little bit. That's really nice bridge. So again, the first bit's brick, and then we've got a steel construction over the other side. Really nice. So it's a great walk. If you like seeing walks with a little bit of story, then please check out my friend's channel, Days of Horror. I'll put the link below. He tends to put a story together where he actually tells some local history or something that's happened there or whatever, and they're really good. So we watch it all the time. It's a fantastic channel, and they got run by a cyclist, and definitely worth a look. So I say the link's below, and I hope you enjoy it.
It's like a great big tin thing.
That's a water tank. That's some sort of sewage works over there. We walked on a bit, and then it comes out there, look. That's where they pump the water back into the system, which goes over here. Which goes over there somewhere. So those pipes go under, and then that'll feed back into the rivers. So that's the sort of place where they've been letting the sewage go. I don't know if this particular one, but which they should hang their hands in shame for, because there's no need for it. It goes down there somewhere, and I think it feeds into the river over there. Just walking along, perfectly flat now. It's with slight cutting, if anything. Found this, deep excavations. It is absolutely stone flat for miles. Look, if you can see a deep excavation, you're doing better than I am. I've got a funny feeling that sign shouldn't be there. So I say we're going into a slight cutting now, and just coming up to some, well, I'm not sure 100% what that is, but it was something. It might be a signal base by the looks of it. Not entirely sure. There's some old electrics here, electric boxes, and then that.
Looks like it should have had a knock on it.
Yeah, like a signal post or something.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure. Anybody knows? Put it in the comments. Well, that is old.
It certainly looks.
That is very old. That's an absolute peach. That is tucked away in the countryside. So there's nothing really that way until we get to the girder bridges, and that way we've got some housing things coming up. So might be more to do with that. I don't know. There's the old cabinets here. Still overgrown, but still there. Right, let's keep going. So I'm dead opposite the signal, old gravel bin. I've still got some gravel in it as well. That's a good find. It's in pretty good order. Just the sides come off. That's actually mad. I haven't seen one like that good for ages. And then I'll say, whatever that was, is there. It looks like a signal to me. I mean, I can't see what it would be elsewise. Elsewise? That's a new word. I've made up a new word, Sam. Elsewise. I'm using that forevermore. This fence looks fairly original as well. I'm going to keep going for a bit more, see what we see. Just walked on a little bit further, fully intact gravel bin. Look at that. Has it got any gravel left in it? Sadly, no. Oh wow. You don't see many of those. Not in that good shape anyway. That's crazy. So we're about 100 yards on from the last one. Right, over there in the field, there's some sort of structure. I think it's an old windmill. You know, the ones for dragging the water up for the fields. It's the base of it anyway. An old gate there. So that gate definitely has been here all along. So this would have been some sort of crossing back in the day. Might be related to that signal, I don't know. So again, now we come up to this house. Beautiful old place. I can't see if there used to be danger over. A strange little old sign. There's some houses that way. That looks like something to do with the railway. I'm not sure about the name of the house or anything. Bit of a dead giveaway. I don't think there was a platform. Now this was a road crossing back in the day. So there would have been a crossing here across this little road. Just here. Just there, look. See here, Sam. Would have had something here to block this, and I get in that way. There's a receiver post that end as well, and then this little house, which is something to do with the railway, I think. Absolutely lovely around here. Great place to live. Well, it's somebody's house, so.
You can't read the
Chambers something, isn't it? A beautiful place.
Chambers.
And then, so I don't know if there was a halt here, or I'm going to try and find out. Again, I'll put it on the screen if there was. That gives us some sort of. We've only walked about 1.5 miles.
No.
According to this sign. Yeah. Chamber crossing halt.
Oh.
So there was a halt by the sounds of this. I can't see any platforms. Because there might not have been a platform. Which
That's
is
probably called Chambers Crossing then.
yes. So about 1/2 mile to the cafe that way, Sam. Or 1.5 back. What do you want to do?
Oh,
Let's keep going. Right, I'm going to try and find out more about Chamber Crossing. And I don't know if there was a platform or anything. There's nothing left of it if there was. Well, of course, some of these halts didn't have a platform past though. I've seen a few pictures of the where they haven't. A beautiful area though. Lovely place for If you live there and you give your own private train near enough. So we just walked on a bit further and now we've found this old crossing, which is still intact by the looks of things. It is still intact. Wow, look at that. Just an agricultural crossing. See the original post there. I think these have been put in. Daisy's barking at me because I walked off. And there's the original post there as well. Hello, Daisy. So that's all part of the original. In fact, that's the original gate by the looks of it. Oh wow, that is incredible. It's a private road, so this would have just been used to just the farmer or whatever. I'd use this, open the gates and come through, close up behind him. That is amazing. Dora the Explorer, otherwise known as Sam, I found these in the bushes here. Some more electrical boxes in there. While I was looking at the crossing, which is there. Look at those, hidden away. I don't know if they're still live. They're not making a noise or anything. There's a farm not far away, so it might be. So there's the crossing coming up to, and that's back towards Stratford that way. This is really flat here. There's no gradient at all. And for anybody who wants to walk or cycle, absolutely glorious place to walk. It's lovely. So I think these posts are even original. What's that say? What's it on? Oh, there. Pierce's Crossing. Pierce's Crossing. Look at that, just up for a private road. We'll go on this way. There's a cafe, and that's where we're going to finish. So we've come from down there, and now getting towards the car park at this end. I'm not sure if it carries on or what we do really from here. Well, we're going to finish here. We're just down here. See this lovely sort of I've seen this feature on quite a few railways, these sorts of trees. Reminds me of Wigston near the station. We've seen odds and ends. Yeah, I've just seen that. Yeah, the metal post sticking out there. I'm not sure. This does look like a platform, but it isn't. Well, I don't think it is anyway. Yeah. Another metal post sticking out there, which we've seen all over the place. We've seen so many communication cables and all sorts. So we're getting to the end here, to the road. So we'll have a look at the way it crosses the road. I don't know how it worked at the time. We'll have a look. It may have been a crossing. I don't think there'd be a bridge because there's nothing. There's no height to it, is there, or depth?
We seem to be going down.
Yeah, I think we have dropped down slightly. So we'll have a look over there. So we've just seen some random bricks there. I don't know what they're for. Some sort of building was here, definitely. And then looking down where Sam is now, that does look like a platform. Whether it is, I don't know. As I said, I know nothing about this line. We literally turned up today and did the old, how we used to do things, where we sort of turn up, have a look, then try and find some history of what actually the place was, which I much prefer. Yeah, very similar to Thorpe Nest. So this is a platform, definitely. There we go, look. Bit more like Thorpe Nest is a bit more rounded, but there's definitely a platform edge there. But look at that. So I'm not sure what stop this was. I'm sure it might tell me somewhere because it seems to be really well labelled along the way. Sorry? Millcote Station. Millcote Station. There you go. You've been middied. This is absolutely in the middle of nowhere. So it looks like I've been cut off to make this little platform here. And there you go. Millcote Station. There's no other buildings or anything, so and then the road, I presume, was a crossing. And then the railway carried on straight down there. So I guess this was just a crossing on the road here. Nothing left of it now, I don't think. There we go.
The railway was built in 1859 by the Oxford, Worcester and Wolverhampton Railway. It was later absorbed by the Great Western Railway. Look at that map.
Oh, so there we go.
So that's the bridge we went over, wasn't it, and looked under?
Yes, yeah, the River Avon.
And then we've walked all the way down. Oh, we're here.
So we're here.
Oh God, there's more.
It goes all the way down here. We're not doing that today. We're finishing here today. But we will come back and do a second part. And then all the way down here. And all the way down here. And we're parked there. And then this is going into Stratford this way. Oh, that way rather, Stratford. There we go, look at that. Gives us some idea. And there we go, if you want to pause on that. So it closed in 1976, so it's quite a late closure. Built in 1859, closed 1976. In my lifetime there was a railway here, that's mad. Right, so we're going to go there and have something to eat, which is an old railway carriage by the looks of things, which it is. Sam's already sat down. And there we go. So, that's part one. It's turned into part one. There's going to be another part to this, but we're going to continue the journey along this way and see more of it. So thanks as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one. A real off the cuff, knew nothing about the place, and it's turned out to be a really brilliant walk. So I'll put the what 3 words for everything so you can get to all the parts of it if you want to and visit. And I'll see you all again soon. Thanks again for watching. Cheers. Bye. Daisy, come here.